So Michael Keaton's Batman is returning to the big screen in The Flash, but that's not the only movie where he's coming back. We also have the brand new Batgirl film that stars the likes of Leslie Grace as Batgirl, J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon, Brendan Fraser as Firefly, and of course, Michael Keaton returning as Batman. But it looks like Barbara Gordon will not be the only one at his side, because thanks to Batgirl Film News on Twitter and multiple outlets reporting this news, we have a little tease that Robin may be making his on-screen appearance next to Michael Keaton's Batman, which means his version of Batman goes on to get a Robin. This makes me so happy. Now, let's take a look at where we found this information. So, taking a look at this picture here, this is a mural of Michael Keaton's Batman, what looks to be he in his younger days, kind of in his prime. This is, I believe, a new Batsuit for his version, so that's pretty cool. Maybe we get a more updated version of that. And it's being carried across set, so it looks like it's going to be a part of this fictional city of Gotham, and maybe this is a look at Batman in his glory days. So there are a couple of pictures here. So it is confirmed that this was taken on set of Batgirl, and I found that interesting, like seeing a new look at his suit. But then you get the other picture, and the other picture is what I want to talk about, because zoomed out is not only Michael Keaton's Batman in this Batman suit. Next to him, you see a very classic-looking Robin with the cape, with the nostalgic outfit, and even though we don't get a good look at the face, and again, this is a mural, so somebody's going around town and creating this artwork around the city of Gotham. It's just kind of a look at what people perceive to be as Batman, but with Batman in this universe, apparently comes Robin, and this is kind of what our Robin is going to look like in this movie, at the side of Michael Keaton's Batman. And there have been rumors flying around for a while now about Dick Grayson and how DC we know, confirmation, was working on a Nightwing movie that I assumed was scrapped. But now, getting on Twitter and trying to check and see who's saying what and what people's sources are, we have someone like Grace Randolph who's looking into this. One of my sources says there will be a Robin cameo leading into a Nightwing movie. And even though that's not confirmation, I've seen multiple outlets assuming the same thing, that eventually we're going to get a Nightwing movie from this, because in this universe, Batman's older. Clearly, Robin is probably Nightwing at this point. This was a look at those two in their prime. But it's just really cool to know that we are getting the Bat family represented in this universe, in this Batgirl movie, and it feels like the first of many. Now, I'm on record saying I want Michael Keaton's Batman to do some sort of a Batman Beyond, bring in a Terry McGinnis, but if they choose to go the Batgirl/Nightwing route, I won't be too upset. Hopefully, we'll get an idea as to how these characters interact with each other in this movie, but again, to know that we have the Bat family, and eventually, we could get a Batman Beyond type film with Michael Keaton's Batman, older, more withered. That's exciting. See, I was worried about this, because going back to Keaton's Batman, it's a very difficult task, but if they handle it in the right way and bring us all of these different characters with the possibility of numerous different films, I don't hate that idea. And it's just really cool to see that classic-looking Batman and Robin, and we're finally, at least maybe a flashback or two, getting to see that on the big screen. I do wish, though, we were seeing them in their prime, but that's obviously not what they're doing. My question for you all is, does this idea excite you? How are they going to handle Robin in the live-action world? We saw it in the 90s, and I feel like it's a very difficult task to do it with a younger Robin now, but whatever route they choose to go, I'm going to be open-minded for it, and just knowing Brendan Fraser's in this movie gets me excited. I also do want to point out, according to the same source, this picture was also taken on the set of Batgirl, hinting at a very Hugo Strange-esque, we can basically assume that's Hugo Strange. It looks just like him. Hugo Strange-esque character in this universe. So if they're going down the Hugo Strange route with Batgirl, as well as Brendan Fraser as Firefly, maybe being a more minor villain, that could be interesting. And it sounds a lot different from what they're doing with Robert Pattinson's character. So if you're going to give us two different versions of Batman, be sure to make it different. And I like the fact, at least, that they're doing that. How will this movie turn out? Who knows? I have to see some footage first, but my question for you all is, does this excite you? Thank you so much for watching this news update. You guys are truly the best. Appreciate you for watching. If you like this video, be sure to drop your thumbs up down below. I'll see you soon.